Well, good morning. This is Carlos. It's Marathon Sunday here in Victoria, and I'm getting the bus downtown to watch the finish of the half and the full marathon. And then I'm going to visit with some friends in a coffee shop. They're visiting from Kelowna, and hopefully we'll all have a pleasant noontime session. I believe we're going to be drinking coffee and probably eating stuff. So I'll be keeping you posted throughout the morning. Until later, I'm walking up to catch the 28 or the 27 bus. Okay, so here comes the 28, the Majestic bus. I'll be riding this bus all the way into downtown Victoria. Hello.
Hi.
So how's the marathon affecting the course, your route?
So far, just about 10 minutes late.
That's pretty good. And you're going to go right into Beacon Hill Park?
We'll see. I don't know. I eventually have to get over there, but it all depends on the detour.
I won't need a transfer there.
Absolutely.
Well, I like
Thank
it.
you.
Who knows?
You
There
bet.
you go.
We'll see when we get over there. 'Cause, they have the detours and everything, but last time that I was there, all had changed.
I'm just going to see the finish of the half marathon and the marathon today.
Yeah, I don't know where's the big. It should be downtown by the Parliament buildings, right? The wall that is blocked off.
I'll get off when I feel like it and
Sure.
walk down to the course. Thank you.
Your plan to me.
So I got off the bus early because it wasn't going anywhere. The roads are all blocked off now. I'm right at the finish of the half marathon here. I haven't seen anybody I know yet. Yeah, these are the half marathon people who've just finished. Yeah, it is a bit of a zoo, I'm afraid, but I'm just going to have to bite my lip and enjoy the feeling that all these people have finished their half marathon and feeling pretty good about themselves. So it's 10 o'clock.
The garbage can that was full.
Talk to him, see how bad they feel. It's this way.
Coming off thick and fast now. These are around the 2-hour people. So the marathon has been going for 2 hours. No, the half marathon has been going for 2.5 hours now. And the marathon has been going for 1 hour 17. So those are the times.
I want to be back here for
There was a walker just came in, a race walker, 2.5 hours, 2 hours 34.
First time over the last 1.5 hours for 2:33
There's a guy with no shoes on.
We've got Cal Fisher, Charlie Daly, Aaron Chapman, Jenny Durant, we've got Jane Jarrett from Milano, Bethany Brown from Jim Shrewsbury blocking for second time.
This is the half
As we've got Ashley Whitworth in there as well. It's a British Power now, the Victoria blocking in. Tamara Aquilini, the Clarksville, Ashley Whitney is there. Melanie Haylock is there. Bonnie Gilbert, we've got Brian Barstow. So Bonnie Gilbert to legit, to quick.
There's one of the other things that's not right.
Steve Bedford. We've got Suzanne Berg there from Campbell River as well. Don't get through Gina. That's really good time, fifth time with us. Diana Gillavega from Victoria, bound to clock in. We've got Jennifer Berg, Asia Washington in there. Carolina Howe from Cobble Hill, Taylor Rabbit, out of Mercer Island. From Brazil, Eldy Sinclair-Oz is also, she comes through tonight. Nice job. Thanks so much for being part of the action with us. Great job for Brazilians. Here he comes up the line. There he is. In the air. Edison Guerreros from Recife, Brazil. He's done a 2:32 before. He's 11th half lane. His first time in Victoria. Again, thanks for Morgadino, the soccer player, of course. As we got Bob Signal, Megan Madlip at the line, Jennifer Cloud, Cindy Griffiths.
I want one of those.
Hi, Candace, I'm fine.
Good. Having fun?
Well, kind of, yeah.
You're not with Graham. You're with Graham. So
Yeah, but he hasn't been training well enough recently to do this race, so...
Could you please tell me where to start the kids running? Sure. The quickest way. Yeah. Cross the street just past the green tent. Yeah. And then you come back. Yeah. The parking lot right. Just past
Yeah. Right there, just on that side of it.
that side of it.
So come back and all the way out. Thank you.
Is that where the kids race is?
Yes, in the parking lot. They run a loop around and they finish there, so they don't come down there.
What with this fence here, it's very hard to get across.
Yeah.
You have to go all the way up there and then come all the way back.
And we've had okay.
So I should be heading that way as well.
So go to the green tent, cross the street.
I'll do that. So I've seen a few people I know, and they're keeping around the edges of the crowds.
Yeah, we saw the...
It's not too bad, not too stressful. Walking through the grounds of the Royal BC Museum, heading towards the kids' race. Well, the kids' race is just about to begin, and Debbie and Michael have kids in this race. There they go, the kids. Wow. costume. How did your group do?
Good. Everybody did really good so far for the half. Now we're going to check the full people. Yeah.
Nice medal.
I know, right? It's really good.
Did you race as well?
No. He helped me run.
What was your time?
2:01.
Oh, so close.
I know. I wanted to beat that, but that's okay. That's my so personal best 5 minutes. Right?
Perfect weather for racing.
It was awesome.
So the marathon people, when did they start?
8:45.
So they've been out for about an hour and a half. Maybe more.
Yeah, hour and a half. Yeah.
Oh, that's great.
I know.
Yep, I'm supposed to be watching some people finish the full as well, but I don't know quite where they are now. They're probably out in Oak Bay as well.
Still quite, yeah, it should be just going that way probably. Yeah, we're gonna go too. We're just gonna shower and then freshen up and then go and check on those.
Nice to see you again.
Yeah, nice to see you, Carlos.
Bye-bye. So those are the couple that own the running room where I gave my little motivational talk. Yeah. There's a mixture of emotions here. The happy people that have finished the half. The 8K people have all gone home by now. And it's all, what's left is the tail enders of the half marathon and the full marathon people. And the kids' race is just finishing. So I'm on Fizgard Street looking for this coffee shop called Bean Around the World. This is Chinatown, Victoria. I think it's down on the next section, otherwise I have to go up. But I'm a little bit early, as usual, 15 minutes. 15 minutes early. Starbucks.
I spare a little change, sir.
I don't have any, sorry. It's true, I don't have any change. I think I've run out of options on this end of the street. I'll cross over and head back up the other side. Oh no, here we are. Bean Around the World coffee.
Why don't you just put voice?
Hello. I'm supposed to be meeting some friends here, but I think I'm early. I could do that. I think I'll just go for a little walk around the block and then I'll be back. Hello, girls. So who raced today? Hands up.
What did
You raced? They raced.
Did they race today?
They raced in the kids' race. I saw you. I got there just too late. Just too late for the finish. The race started. I saw them all going around the block. And then there was a guy dressed up in an Elvis suit. Did you see him? And there was a couple of superheroes.
Yes, they had a lot of superheroes this year.
Anyway, so have you met Barb before? She's from Kelowna.
Harley, B, and Kaya.
Carly.
Harley with an H.
Harley and
B for Brazil.
B, Carly.
And Kaya.
Kaya.
and Kaya.
Kaya with a Z. And
Kaya with a what?
I was trying to figure out where you put the Z in.
I want to do the UK, but my knee breaks, so it's a week and a half. So I just feel discomfort.
They still haven't figured out how to make my espresso.
No?
Well, I think they got quite a few orders for the fancy stuff. So,
Oh, you're just waiting for it.
Bob, tell me, how are you flying to Spain? Are you going to London first, or
We just booked our flights. We're going to Paris.
Air France?
Yeah, we went through Flight Hub to get the best deal, and we're flying from Vancouver to Paris on Air France. I haven't flown Air France before. Just
We
a
did
good
that
deal.
once. We had to change in
We're not.
Charles de Gaulle.
We're getting off in Charles de Gaulle, and then we're staying in France for about 2 or 3 weeks.
This is a heck of a trip.
Yeah, it's 3 months. I know. It's kind of freaking me out a little bit. It's a lot of time.
Well, I mean, you've got adult kids that can see over your house and everything.
Yeah, well, my girls, they're grown up, but they both have their own places and aren't going to come in. One of them thinks about it. I let Jesse, my 17-year-old, look after my house when I was gone for 3 weeks. He was fine. He doesn't party or anything, but he did not cut the grass once in 3 weeks while I was gone.
that's a fair trade-off for no other issues.
No kidding. Oh, yes, I totally agree. But at the same time, I'm not prepared to let him look after my house for 3 months. Because he'd need to do yard work, not just cut the grass. And 3 months it might be hard not to have a party, I think.
Do you have in-ground sprinklers and stuff like that?
Yeah, that part is. But there's some weeding that needs to be done. And I'm going to talk my daughter into coming over and planting my petunias or my annuals and stuff. But
Did you get to see your daughter in Vancouver?
they're both in Kelowna now, both my kids.
That's good.
Yeah, all my kids are in Kelowna. I see them all the time.
So you have 17?
17 kids? Feels like it. No.
You didn't get the reference there. That's from the Bike Snob. You read Bike Snob?
Oh, I haven't read the Bike Snob. Well, for a long time. Not for a long time.
It's funny.
Last time we threw it together was the Victoria Marathon in, when was it now, 2008?
No, 2012, I think.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was only a few years ago.
Yeah, I know that's the picture that Barb sent me to see if I wanted to go out with this Yahoo.
Right. I introduced
You're the
you.
Is that a picture
matchmaker.
from the coffee thing? I didn't know that.
Yeah. That's the only picture I had of you. Otherwise, I'd never met you.
There must have been more than one person in the photo because you chose the wrong guy.
Well, I was in the photo, but I was taken.
Carlos and Eric and you.
And your daughter from
Maya was
Vancouver.
there, yeah.
Yeah.
Maya, that's right. At the beginning, I thought one of you was Maya, but Maya's much older, right?
Mine's 12
Oh, no. Oh, my.
Rhymes with Kaya, so there's that.
and a half, yeah.
Maya Kaya.
I know. I was just thinking that.
Like Mia Culpa. Who's the linguist in your family? Is Eric going to do the talking for you?
Well, I can speak some passable French.
Spanish.
Did Duolingo a ton of Italian before we went to Italy, and at least I sort of understood stuff this time.
You're still limping a little bit.
Hey?
I notice you're still limping a little bit.
It's the nature of the whole use.
Let me get my espresso. Thank you.
I kept speaking French when I was in Italy.
Are you tired?
Have you seen the surfboard above the bar?
Yeah.
Is that the sort of board that you use, Mike?
I have one like that, yeah.
What is it? Fiberglass?
No, not lately. This weekend was on West Coast, but not to be a mess.
You'd need a wetsuit for this kind of weather as well.
7 meter.
Which one?
I have a dry suit, what I used to use, surf dry suit.
What's the difference between a wetsuit and a dry suit?
Dry suit's like right
Levi's. It's a kind of jean.
Yeah.
comfy, very warm and toasty.
Yeah. You probably still have a wetsuit from when you were doing triathlon.
I have. I'm pretty sure I can zip it up.
Who's that? I know there's a boat up there with lights on it.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
I hope that boat is well attached to the ceiling. It's right above your head, Mike.
It's been there for a while. I'm not too worried.
Okay.
Can you sit up, please?
I know. We'll go home soon and you guys.
Where did you park?
Block and a half.
Is it church?
Parking. We have, no,
Well, it's Sunday though.
we have,
Okay. Sweetie, it's 11:45.
yeah, 4 minutes. Okay, for an hour.
Nice short this couple. You did so well with this guy.
I know.
Where do you park? Are you trying to
I don't remember your name.
No, I came back.
This is
Take the bus back. She's called Brazil, but we call her B, right? And this, she's Harley. Hi, that's Harley. You're named after a motorcycle, did you know that? Is that why your mum called you Harley?
You too. You take it easy.
Yeah, well, I'll keep in touch when I'm in Spain. I'll keep in touch with you guys. I'm supposed to be getting myself a new computer. Yeah, I'm going to get a MacBook Air. But the thing is that I said I'm going to get my trip to Spain booked. I'm going to fill in my forms for the pension, and then I'll reward myself with a new computer. So I've got to do the other two things first.
Is that better?
for you.
Yeah, we've got to run again. So,
I know.
well, when your kids are nicely settled in school, before I go to Spain.
When are you going?
I'm going in February, the whole month. So towards the end of January, make sure that we've run a few times together.
Okay, Wednesdays are usually pretty good for me. So.
I could easily get the bus up to Dean Park and get off at the rec centre there and run with you guys up there. All right. So where are the Kelowna characters?
They're in the bathroom. I'm going to run to the car here. We're going to get a ticket.
All right.
Okay.
Bye-bye. Nice meeting you girls. Well done in your race. Yeah, no, actually, Debbie was trying to arrange that we never run together. Yep, Mike's a nice guy.
Yeah.
You've known him from way back, from Twitter days.
Yeah, I know. Well, I introduced the two of them.
Which way are you walking?
Well, our car's right there.
Across the street?
Yeah.
Well, until we meet again.
Yeah, nice to see
I
you.
don't know if I'm going to get to Kelowna this year before I go to Spain. Probably not.
When are you going to Spain?
At the end of January, and I'm going to come back in March.
We're heading out then.
You're going off in May,
April. Yep.
Yeah, we bought our tickets. We're all set.
Ready to go. The trip has
And the
begun.
weather has been perfect, really. I mean, it was really quite drippy here.
Oh, it was terrible yesterday even.
Yesterday was rainy, yeah.
Why I bought the jacket.
Have you been up to Mountain Equipment Co-op already?
Yeah, we did. We're going to go back, I think, though.
It's a good store.
Check it out. We're going to go for a drive. And we're going to go up to Valhalla Sports, I think, in Millstream.
It's quite a ways.
Yeah, well, we're
Anyway.
going to go to Soup, so we'll hit that on the way.
Looks nice. Have you been out there before?
Yep.
You have friends there?
No, we're just going to drive out there and see the coast. Yeah.
All right, well, nice seeing you guys. Bye-bye.
See ya.
Yep, we're going to go around following the course. But I think the way you run on the race day, you'll be coming down, finishing over there. Today's going to be about 3 kilometers.
Yes.
Which is one more than you need to race. Hello. Nice and steady. If I can talk, it means we're going about the right speed. If I can't talk, it means we're going too fast. It's always hard at the beginning. Your brother was already asleep in the car.
Yeah. That's pretty disappointing.
Oh, it's good for him to sleep. This is about the only hill. Yes. And this is where you started filming me. Yep, well, I went to the marathon, I watched the people run, and the leader collapsed before the finish. He was about less than a kilometer from the finish, and he keeled over. I had to crawl, but I think he got beaten. I'm beginning to feel it now.
What?
Oh, my breathing. It's beginning to get harder to catch my breath. It's funny, you're 8 years old.
Yeah. I'm younger.
Yeah. And I'm 64. That's 8 times older than you. I've been alive 8 times longer than you. That's what it means. How are you at math? Can you do calculations like that?
I can do multiplies.
Yeah, which ones? Up, here's the first
5.
kilometer.
I can do almost all the 200, I guess. It
That's
just
pretty
depends how challenged I get.
Yeah.
When I get challenged, I get more into it.
Well, some kids are good at math. Some kids are good at words. I'm pretty sure that on the race, the day of the race, they won't bring you down this way. This is just to make the first loop 1.5 kilometers. We've done 1 kilometer in 6 minutes. So that means we do 2 kilometers in how many minutes? 6 minutes for 1.
6, 5, 12.
Correct. And for 3 kilometers, 3 sixes.
6, 5, 15.
3 sixes.
15?
No, 18.
Oh, 18.
3 fives are 15. 3 sixes are 18. Yeah, we're just finishing our first lap. That was easy.
I'm feeling the pain.
You're feeling the burn.
Oh, yeah.
Well, you just got to hang on for another 12 minutes and we're done. That'll be 18 minutes of running.
Oh, but I have to walk.
Now? You sure?
Yeah.
Okay. You got a bit of a stitch. That's what they call it, side stitch. So that's not bad. That's a kilometre and a half at 6-minute pace. That's pretty fast. In the race, you'd have to do another half a kilometre, like from here to those big trees over there, and then you'd be finished. Let's say when we get to the sign, we start running again, okay?
Okay.
2 deep breaths. And go. You okay now?
Yeah.
Good.
Oh, and I'm just gonna go slow then fast.
Yeah. Hey? He wanted to walk a little bit. We were going too fast. But we're going to do one more lap.
This is your last one. If you want to go faster, you know the stuff.
No, he's fine.
Fine, right?
Yeah. Your dad doesn't really understand, does he?
Time for now, 1 lap.
I'll tell you in a minute.
Oh my god! I feel so bad. I can't run.
Do you want to walk again?
Ow. I think this would be a lot longer.
Well, you see, the first time we did this, we ran a little bit and walked. Then we ran a little bit more and walked. Today, we were trying to run continuously, but that caught up with you. You started, watch your bicycle behind. You started to feel like you were running out of air. You couldn't breathe.
Oh, it's right here in my chest pain.
Yeah, that's a stitch.
Oh wait, now I know what I was doing.
What?
I kind of experimented over there.
Yeah.
If you go straight, then how good you're gonna run. If you go limp like this,
Yeah.
then what's gonna happen?
You mean you put your head down?
Feel like my stomach.
Yeah. Well, when did you eat? A few minutes ago, or
Yeah,
half an hour ago?
2 hours ago.
Oh, that should be fine. You don't want to eat too soon before you run.
Yeah, my dad
Better
told
give
me
yourself a
that.
couple of hours to digest. All right, let's go. Nice and steady.
Oh,
Steady, steady, steady. That's it. All right, now we've got the easy part. You see how important picking the right speed at the beginning is?
yeah. Did you know more Hollywood stars are lefties?
No, I didn't know that. What's that, the men or the women? Or both?
Mostly the
women?
woman. I can tell that because when I see their horror movies,
Yeah.
then the left part of their body is usually the human part.
Okay, listen. 13 minutes, 20 seconds for 2 kilometers. So we've been running for 13 minutes. So we got 5 more. 5 more minutes and we're finished. Don't speed up. Not until that last little bit. And that's only if you have the energy.
Oh my god, now I'm feeling it again.
Alright.
Maybe a bit too much right now. The last time
Yeah.
I was carrying my water bottle, Dad's phone, with the ear thing.
With the earbuds?
Yeah, I was listening to a song.
Oh wow, that probably distracted you a little bit.
No, I didn't.
No?
It's about this guy that... It's all about running.
Really?
There's a story that they tell you that feels like you should run.
It makes you want to run, yeah.
Yeah.
It's to inspire you.
Yeah. And my dad picked Creek one.
Yeah.
It's like a whole bunch of monster police chasing behind you in a dungeon.
Oh, wow.
Trying to run.
It's like the zombie runner.
Yeah.
All right, so when we get to that post, we'll run.
I also watched a movie. It was kind of not meant for me.
It was for older kids?
Not for all the kids. It's kind of like really parent-ized, but
Oh, for adults, you mean?
mostly for adults. But my dad knows I don't do anything like it.
No. All right, let's go.
It wasn't bad. All it was a bit of violence.
Bit of violence, yeah. Maybe some swearing too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I heard a guy like you, this bad guy, me,
What, like me?
and he looked a bit like you, but with no beard, and also he had the same accent.
Oh, he was an Englishman.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. An English gangster. Did he have a bandana?
No.
Oh,
He had really funky hair,
funky hair.
like curly.
Like the dreadlocks.
Yeah.
Oh, this guy's practicing his guitar. Nice tune.
Oh, what's that?
Nice tune.
Oh, great.
Okay, stealth mode.
Slow mode.
Slow mode?
Yeah, it's because
Oh dear, I was going on the grass to get by this girl with the 3 dogs.
it's paining.
Yeah, you know, that's a stitch. That's quite common with runners. You get a stitch in the side. It's
Great.
sharp, but it goes away. What it means is that your blood is running out of oxygen. You're getting a stitch.
Ooh.
Well,
You're crying by now if I was.
no. You're too mature to cry. Big boys don't cry.
They just say ow.
They just say uncle. Uncle. We could call it an uncle run, couldn't we? See who says uncle first. And the other person has to respect the other person. If you say uncle, I'll slow down and wait for you. If I say uncle, you've got to slow down and wait for me.
Yeah.
Whoa, nice hit.
I remember when I was playing cricket, I hit a ball so hard.
Was it a 6 or a 4?
I'm not sure. I can't run.
Not yet.
It's paining a lot. And I hit it really hard that it went as far as a baseball field.
Really? Because that's a boundary. That's what they call a boundary. If you hit it, if it flies over the boundary line without touching the ground, that's a 6. And it's a 4 if it runs across the ground and then goes out off the field. That's a 4. And the umpire will go like this. If it's a boundary, he'll go like that with his hand. It's a signal to the scorekeeper that either a 4 or a 6 scored. Oh, I'm beginning to worry a little bit about you, Arman.
Yeah.
I'm just concerned. Maybe you went too fast at the beginning.
No, I went completely slow. Ooh.
All right.
Was I speeding up a lot?
Not really, but we'll see at the end when we look at the stats. We'll check how fast we actually went. Tell me when you're ready to run again.
Probably won't be able to do it in 5 minutes. I'll try.
What now?
I'll try maybe in 2 minutes.
All right, so that will be when we're behind the tennis courts. Yeah, this running is quite a serious activity, actually, and I tend to forget that I've been training for so long that it's easy for me, but it's not so easy for beginners. And
People think in my class,
yeah,
I know what they're thinking a lot. If you run, it's not a good exercise, it's an old exercise.
well, it's very simple.
It is simple.
You just put one foot in front of the other. The thing is, you have to be fit. That's the secret. If you're fit, running is very easy. If you're not fit...
Oh wait, I just remembered.
What?
Last night I couldn't eat. For the 2 past days,
Yeah.
We didn't have time to eat a bit of protein.
Okay, so maybe you're a little bit under the weather.
Yeah.
Well, that's another thing. You got to eat right. You got to rest plenty.
Yeah.
Not watch too many horror movies. Well, I'm pretty sure that you're going to do quite well on Tuesday. You got 2 days to recover. Are you ready to run the last little bit now?
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
A bit slower. A lot slower.
Well, it's very interesting for me because I don't normally run with 8-year-olds.
I'm 7.
Oh, you're 7? Oh, that makes all the difference. 1 year. When you get bigger, you'd be a very good runner. But I don't mind. If you want to run with me once a week or twice a week, we could arrange it.
Yeah, that would be great.
Even after this race is over.
And after the maybe whole cross country.
Yeah. You'll find that probably the next cross country you do will be the best. You're going to be running here. That's on Tuesday.
I remember in my friend's school, it's something like Ogden.
Where?
I don't remember the name of the school, but
Oakland. Oh, okay.
something like Oakland, yeah.
That's where the next cross country is. Lambrick is this coming week.
Oh my God, it's raining so much. That pain here.
All right, that's it.
I'm actually glad that my dad gets me
To do these things?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fun.
Encourage me.
That's all right.
He got a pain in his chest.
Stitch.
A stitch. He did pretty good though. Look, 3 kilometers in 20, and that's not the current pace. Auto pause. 3 kilometers in 22 minutes. So that's 11 minutes per lap.
Per lap, eh?
Yeah.
And
we had to walk because he said to me, I've got a stitch. So the first one we did in less than 11 minutes.
Yes.
And the last one we did a little slower.
Third grade, so they're not going to even have that, but
no, you ran twice as far as you needed to run, so don't feel too bad about what you did today.
From the grade 5, they're going to do only one.
They're just going to do one lap?
There was like from here, I guess they're going to stop somewhere over there.
Yeah, I believe you run up the middle here, onto the grass, around the field, and then you come back and finish over there.
Finish over there?
Yeah, so it's mainly on the grass. I don't think you'll be running on the footpath too much.
Oh, that's all right, even footpath, So did you give him any tips when uphill, downhill?
Yeah, I gave him all the knowledge that I have up here. All of it.
All of it?
All of it. You got the whole...
Even a bit of math.
Even a bit of math. We were calculating. Yeah, because I said at the time we were doing 6-minute kilometers. We averaged out at 7-minute kilometers over the 3. But the first one we did in 6 minutes because I said, how many is 3 kilometers at 6 minutes? I said, how many is 2? He said, 12. And I said, how many is 3 sixes? He said, 50? I said, no, 18.
15.
You see, if we'd done 3 kilometers at 6 minutes, it would have been 18. But we did it in 22. So that's the difference. 19, 20, 4 minutes. It took us 4 minutes longer to do the last lap because we had to walk.
Yeah. And then you give him tips when it's come to downhill, don't stop.
No, that's free speed. You get free energy on the downhill.
So that when people who start slowing down over there and start walking downhill, you're wasting your energy.
Yeah.
He taught me
If you never walk on a downhill.
Downhill.
If you have an uphill, you might be able to save some energy by walking up the last little bit. But once you hit the top, you got to be running. And once you go downhill, you got to be running.
Because some people they're gonna stop over there, but you know the knowledge. You never when it's downhill, you just keep running. Don't stop here. Uphill,
Anyway,
you can.
So Armand, it's time that we said goodbye to my thousands of fans.
Yeah.
So this is Carlos, Armand, and
Robbie, and it's peace. You know,
peace, brother.
And I'm proud of my son.
I'm so proud of him too.
He's
gonna
be 8 years old.
I suggested that we maybe should do 1 or 2 runs a week.
Yes.
After the race season is over.
Yes, and I
then
want
we can get him in tip-top shape.
Tip-top shape, and I want him he'll be.
Like him, bodybuilder.
Not him.
Bodybuilder.
Bodybuilder.
Like you.